Just making sure it works. I understand it's grainy. Don't yell at me. Don't yell at me. I know it's grainy. So, given the nature, I guess, of this video, I am making an on-camera appearance instead of relying on my model, which I guess makes me a hypocrite. I don't know. But I need to address a couple of things. And one of those things just so happens to be first things first, how did NekoPurra come to be? Well, it started back in, I think, 2017-ish era-ish? I don't know. As Cat Gaming YT. Cat as in Katrina or Catherine, whichever one. Gaming, because that was the main focus of the channel, and then YT for YouTube, obviously. But then something changed, and I got a computer, as you could tell. And then I learned about this wonderful world of VTubing, and so I kind of got into that and changed my identity to Lemon Yumi, which at first I wanted to translate to Lemon Girl because of the lemony aesthetic that she had going on, but eventually found out that that's not what it translated to, so I had to think of a new identity. So I then rebranded to Sliverwolf. If I can find the video, I'll put it here in my hands. But when that didn't work, I evolved into what you see today, NekoPurra. But we also need to talk about there was also a point in my life when I wasn't doing so great, let's put it. I think I think you know what I'm getting at. And, of course, you know, things happen, right? I don't want to say we've all been there, but I'm pretty sure if you watch this channel, you've been there at that point in your life at least once. So I still have yet to get help. I'll admit it. I still have yet to get help for my mental state, I guess. And then in the Discord, actually, I made an announcement. You're a danger to yourself or others while you're like venting out your problems, your frustrations, whatever. You will have your local authorities called. And don't worry, the irony isn't lost on me, I get it. But that is actually a very serious thing that I myself take seriously, and my staff takes seriously, and all of that. So, and then, speaking of the dark times, we also need to address yes, that's right, my past. I have made tremendous mistakes, and I'm going to own up to them right here, right now. Fuck, where do I even begin? Okay, so, speedrun. 2021, I think. No. 2022, yeah. I got, caught in a scandal. Also in 2022, Ambrose and Rose, they both got caught in the same scandal. I got caught in the crossfire of it. 23, I think, almost caused a problem in my friend group. 2024, close to the end of that year, I was the problem in the friend group, and I'm going to talk about that one today. If you want to learn about the other ones, that's for another time. Okay. So, put bluntly, a lot of the time would ask for money and not pay it back. That's a real problem. I would get upset when people had things I didn't. I would threaten to... I think you know where I'm going with that one. And just a whole slew of other things, right? And eventually I got confronted on it, and me being me, I got confrontational about it. And that didn't exactly go so well. If I still have the conversation logs, I'll put them up here or here. I don't know. Either one of these sides, I'll put them up if I can still find them. And then there's an ant on the wall. Anyways, not getting distracted. And then eventually I was able to work it out eventually. And although it wasn't 100%, it was better than before. And then, of course, you know, I got rules put on me that I didn't really think were fair, so I tried to challenge them, and that also went poorly. But after some careful consideration and challenging the rules a couple more times, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to end the recording on you guys. Yeah, I eventually was able to come up with an agreement where either I follow the rules and they follow the rules, or none of us followed the rules. And we eventually agreed on, well, let's all follow them, because otherwise it's not fair. And that's been going pretty well. But then there was one guy, I'll use his alias, Ash X Plays, who I was in a pretty dark place mentally, and he said that I could read it to you right now if you wanted me to. You know what, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna read it to you. This is what was said to me. You know, I don't know. I'm gonna be brutally honest, and I can speak for the twins as well. We don't really consider you a friend. We more so tolerate you. I personally stopped considering you a friend for a while. I tolerated you because I knew at some point I'd have to show the twins what was going on. I personally thought it was ridiculous how much you asked for money, or how much you get upset who got the character you wanted. It's needy and attention-seeking, and I find it repulsive. I've rarely asked twins for money, and when I did, I made damn sure I repaid them. I don't let the debts stack up till it's in the thousands. We worked on and agreed on ways I can repay them. So honestly, I don't know. If you were, I don't know what I'd do. That is more than brutally honest. That's just brutal. Okay? The question was, it was a hypothetical question. What would you do if you found me unresponsive? It was a hypothetical question because I wasn't in the best headspace at that time. And this bitch, this dude had the sheer audacity to just berate me. And I'm over it. I don't know why I'm still here complaining about it. I'm over it, but I'm over it. So it is what it is at the end of the day. And if he's ready to apologize and come back, I'll let him do that on his own time. I'm not here to force him to do that or anything like of the sort. I'm mostly just here to address it and my past and the situations I've been in, and you know, stuff like that. So, in general, that's my life, as it were, as it is, and probably as it's going to be for the next little while. There's not really much to say about myself. You know all of the major milestones, and I do also need to briefly apologize for any behavior you've witnessed in my past videos from like Ashix Plays or Lucas Strekor or all those people. Alright, they're not even part of the staff team, really. They just show up once in a while, except Ashix Plays. We'll deal with that at a later date. But people like Lucas Strekor are they show up on occasion to like play games or like things like that, mostly Minecraft. And I'm not a Minecraft YouTuber. I never have been, never will be. But in general, that's where I stand as a content creator, where I stand as a person. And yeah, I'll admit I regret making mistakes. I regret not paying back that money. I regret it all. Okay, but it's all in the past. I'm gonna leave it behind me. I'm gonna move forward as a person, and I hope that you will be there with me on my journey. But that is all, and I thank you for watching. So sub to the channel, join the Discord. Alright, I'm going to bed.